Sweet, we're live. So, have you ever done one of these?
Yeah.
Okay, awesome. So, you're probably used to all these. StreamYard is really easy to use. Let's see. Now I'm going to share this out to make sure a lot of people are watching. And then, if you happen to have a second device, you'll be able to hear the music I'm playing. You can.
Oh, I should have grabbed my phone. Oh well.
All right. And it's strange because like StreamYard, I wish they would upgrade this, but the way they have it set, like they have it set to where I can play music, but my guests can't hear it unless they're watching from another device. And it's
Hmm.
it's stupid how they do that.
Oh.
StreamYard even has they have an app now too, but they don't have one for Android, just one for Apple devices. All right, let's see. Let me hit this share button. I got a bunch of people I want to tune in. We got one person tuned in. How you doing? Y'all share this out. Let's get 10 people in here. All right, let's see. I'll share this to Messenger, then I'm going to share it to my profile. Send to JT. How you doing? Let's see. I got a sound card. I'll send you where you can play via Bluetooth through your phone, and they hear it. Wow,
Hmm.
very cool. So I got one for Jeff too. Awesome. Very cool. All right. Let's see. Let me share this out. What's going on with you, JT? Let's see. I'm just gonna say check out. Yeah. Send this to my friend Jessica. She needs to watch it. Bam. All right, I just sent this to a whole bunch of people. So maybe, well, let's see. Relaxed on the hammock. That's great. So
Well, that
y'all,
sounds
I am super excited about this, and I've been listening to your music for quite a while now, and I don't remember when I started listening, but and every time you email a song to the radio station's old email, I have to save it and play it. So
Oh.
I got several more songs today from the last email you sent.
Hmm. Yeah, I think I've
So
got 25 out there right now.
really, so how long have
Hmm.
you been doing music?
I started writing back during COVID in 2020. It's when I started getting more involved in it. So it's been about 6 years.
Wow, that's awesome.
Yeah, I did my debut album in 21 or 22.
So tell everybody who you are, your history in music, and
Okay. Yeah, I'm Rosalie Hovencamp, and I am a worship leader. I was a choir director. I started out in church music at the age of 10, and just always been involved in different choirs. Part of a Southern gospel television show called Redback Revival, and that airs in several places in Jacksonville, Savannah, Nashville, Norway, Atlanta, and of course on the WATC TV web channel. And yeah, I started writing, like I said, back in COVID era. Um, my first song that I wrote on my own was Intervene. Before that, I started like joining different Christian songwriting groups and started out that way. Joined that and did some co-writes, and I was trying to get like demos going, and I didn't really know what I was doing at that time. So
Awesome. Very cool. So you said you're a worship leader. That's
yes,
awesome.
yeah,
All right, let's see. I just shared this again to make sure that I got you tagged. I want a lot of people to tune in. Let's see. What's up, Norman? My buddy Norman just liked the live. How you doing, buddy?
hey,
I actually hung out with Norman Sunday, so I'm thankful Norman's tuned in. You need to hear this, Norman. She's got some great music I'm going to play. So, all right, let's see. All right, let me tag a bunch of people in this right here. And up, out, bam, bam. Sweet. All right, I just tagged a whole lot of people. That's great. And so, great. Y'all share this out. So, do you have any artists that are inspirations to you that got you into music?
um, I've always liked Amy Grant and Michael W. Smith, and
Yes.
yeah,
Michael W. Smith. That's look, if I ever meet Michael W. Smith, I'm not going to lie. I'm going to nerd out.
yeah, me too.
Because I've been listening to him since I was a wee little lad back in a long time ago.
Hmm.
And it doesn't matter what he writes about. He could write a song about dog food and I would like it.
Yeah.
Like he's just that good of a. And Amy Grant, of course, she's married to Vince Gill, so
Hmm.
that Vince Gill's legendary himself. So that's cool.
Yeah.
Um. So do you have are you searching for a full time band?
Um, I have I have some people that work with me every now and then. Right now, I've got another one that I'm working on with Battle Cry. That's Rusty Drake, and he's a excellent singer and guitar player and producer. And so we're collaborating. We did a few songs together already. Surrender My Burden, um, Shattered Pieces, and we did a Christmas one together, and we're working on Glorious Redeemer, which it's on me now. He's already done all his parts, but I have to have some time to sing it and
Oh,
get it out
awesome!
there. Yeah,
When I played the from the link you sent me, when I played the Shattered Pieces, that was a great song.
yeah. Thank you.
Yeah,
Yeah, he did really good.
actually every song that I've heard from you is really good because you got a really beautiful voice.
Thank you.
No problem. And in fact, while I'm thinking about it, oh, Norman says he's waiting. He likes some good music. Oh, look, you're gonna love this, Norman. Oh, JT says, who'd you co-write with?
Oh, I co-wrote with Matt Crossan and Garrett Deering. We wrote Alleluia Always and a Christmas song that actually won an award at the Holiday and Films Awards in 2023. That was Tiny Babe, Mighty God. And then I've co-written with Jonathan Curtis and um, Leslie McGee, and that was Throughout Eternity. And Jonathan actually sang that one. So
Oh, that's awesome.
yeah, I'll have to put it on my Facebook page. It's been a long time since I've done anything with that. So
Yeah, do that. Let's see.
yeah.
So I've got some of your songs loading. I'm gonna play some of your songs here. Let me make sure I get there's one that I have been playing and playing, and I want to say it's on the station rotation too. I'll have to look and make sure which two we have. Let's see, and it may freeze me. Uh, the path Okay. Now this is one of your new ones, The Path That Leads to You. You want to talk about that one?
Yeah, this one was inspired by, like, a few years ago. I ended up having to leave a job. I thought I would stay there forever. I was really happy. I was doing a choir director there, and things happened, and I actually heard the Lord speak to me inside, and He was like, "You don't belong here anymore." And so I sat in my car and I cried for like 3 hours. And I was like, Lord, please open the doors for me. I don't know what you have for me, but all I know is that I want to be singing and praising you, and just please keep me doing this, because this is like my life is music for you. And so that's basically what that song comes from.
Oh, that's great.
Sometimes you open doors and some you have to close them so that other doors can open.
Okay, awesome. I like that. So let's hit play on this.
Oh, I can hear it.
Oh, good, good. I love this song. I no telling how many times I've played it.
I will seek to find you, Lord, to find the path you set for me, what you will have me to do, to be your hands and feet. I'm searching for you in the depths of my heart. That's where I find you. I seek and I find you. So rain down your mercy. Show me the path that I should take. You open the doors and show me where close. Just keep me home on the path that leads to you. I've surrendered my life, it's for you alone. It's too heavy to take, I leave it behind. To be near to you, I'm searching for you in the depths of my heart. That's where I find you. I seek and I find you. So rain down your mercy. Show me the path that I should take. You open the doors and show me we're close. Just keep me home on the path that leads to you. I love you, Jesus. I love you, Jesus. I love you, Jesus. So rain down your mercy. Show me the path that I should take. You open the doors and show me we're close. Just keep me home on the path that leads to you. On the path that leads to you.
Man, I like that. So let's do this right here. So I'm gonna go up here, scroll up, and I'm going to do a clap from the audience. And no, so Jessica's watching. Hey, Jessica.
Hey,
So we had to wave at Jessica there. And then Norman says full sending and great voice.
thank you.
So appreciate Norman tuning in. That's a hit right there. Like everybody should go download that song, go to Amazon Music and buy it. Do you have any CDs?
Not yet. I'm working on it. I'll probably end up with three at one time. The way I'm all over the place.
Hey,
I'm
when you
doing
get some
Christian rock.
when you get some CDs, I'll buy some.
Oh, thank you.
Cause like I mean, I collect CDs. Like I just got this
Okay.
in the mail. This is David Paticone. Did you ever listen to him?
Yes.
I am a massive David Paticone fan. Even though I never met him in person, but I love every single song that he did. And his record label just dropped this album of all his hit songs that he did. And so I was glad that they did a pre-order on CDs.
Yeah.
And man, I was so sad when he passed away. Like that was,
Hmm.
and cancer sucks.
Yeah.
But
Oh,
I can tell you this. For those that's watching that don't know, we're talking about David Paticone. He's been on the podcast twice. But sadly, both the times he came on the podcast was in my early days, and my podcast wasn't really that good in my early days. But it was still cool to go back and watch those two episodes that he got to come on. But he does Christian rock music, but it's like synthesizers and punk style and my kind of music. And then he got stage four cancer and passed away. But I can say this: one of the testaments that he had was I've never seen anybody go through something so bad as like stage four cancer. And then every day, like he would tell me, it's like, hey, brother, thank you for your prayers, whatever he would say. And then he would say, and I see it in his posts too, he's in his videos, whether I'm healed on this earth or whether I'm healed in heaven, it's like I still trust Jesus. And
hmm.
wow, most people ain't that strong to do that. I know I'd have a tough time with that.
Yeah. He was very courageous.
Yeah, very, very. So, have you done any live shows yet?
No.
So, are you okay? Are you up to booking any?
Eventually, I hope so.
Well, look, this is what I honestly believe because I listen to all your stuff. And Norman, I got another song I'll play for you that I know Norman will like, and I got to make sure it's loaded in here. But um, I think it would be awesome if you did music full time. I think you got the talent. You definitely got the voice that beat out anybody. Like 20 times better than that group, Lady Antebellum. I can promise you that. They ain't got nothing on you.
Well,
So let's
yeah.
see. All right, let me see what other song I have here. I want to make sure this is the right one because StreamYard is weird. It blocks part of the name of the song here. Let's see. All right, let me do that. All right, so this is okay. This is Shattered Pieces. Want to talk about that one?
This was kind of like I said, like earlier, of soul searching, just going back in time to like my darkest times in life and how things were falling apart. And I didn't understand why we were going through what we were going through. And sometimes things happen to, I don't know, to so that you can make a purpose out of it, I guess. If I didn't go through all the hurts that I went through in life, I wouldn't have these songs because I wouldn't be able to empathize and really understand what people go through.
I like that because I've said this for years, and I've said it 15 million times on this podcast, is that everything happens for a reason.
Hmm.
You may not understand it now. You be going through a tough time. You may be going through a hard time of family. You may be just life has dragged you down to where you're just ready to throw in the towel, the white flag, and say, "Hey, I'm done."
Hmm.
But you got to think about the future, and we want you here for the future because your story is not over, and what you go through now, you're writing a story, and later on, that story will be able to help somebody. You never know what that will do to somebody. Say, hey, I went through this, I went through that. And then somebody else say, oh, I went through the same thing that you went through. Oh my goodness, I'm going through it now.
Hmm.
That will help somebody just to share that testimony. And I like how you did that with this song here.
Hmm. Yeah, this song actually saved me a couple of times. Even after I wrote it, I would get down in the pits, and then it would like pop up from my Spotify in the car. I'd be like, okay, that's right.
That's awesome. What a great reminder.
Yeah.
Like if I was a musician, of course I can't sing, but I can rap. But if I was a musician, like I would, and I know some people don't want to play their own music, or if they were on a TV show, they don't want to watch their own show they were in. But I would. I'd be that guy. I'd be like, yeah, that's me. You know. So here we go. Here's a song.
Break me from myself, mold me to your will. Remind me again and again to put my life back in your hands. Take these shattered pieces, scattered memories, put me back together. I lay it at your feet. I had to be broken so you can mold these shattered pieces from when I fell apart. Melted from the fires of my life, renew my heart, Lord, Lord, through you. Cleanse me now with your spirit, this new hope that's within. From those shattered pieces, let my new life begin. Take these shattered pieces, scattered memories, put me back together. I lay it at your feet. Mold these shattered pieces from when I fell apart. Melted from the fires of my life, renew my heart, Lord, through you, Lord, through Cleanse me now with your spirit, this new hope that's within. From those shattered pieces, let my new life begin. Mold these shattered pieces from when I fell apart. Melted from the fires of my life, renew my heart, Lord, mold these shattered pieces when I fell apart. Melted from the fires of my life, renew my heart, Lord,
Hey, you hit the nail on the head. That guitar solo is amazing.
Rusty Drake.
Rusty Drake. Yeah, Norman, you hit the nail on the head. That is some amazing guitar work on that.
I'll have to send him to you. He's got his own original music too.
Oh, yes, do that. Yes.
Mhm.
Yeah, Rusty Drake. Okay, that's awesome. And oh, I forgot to do this. So let me hit paste if I still got it. Copy. There we go. And y'all can join her group if you're a fan of her music, or even if you're new. There's her group. I got it highlighted there. But you can join that group to keep up with all the information on her music. And if somebody wants to book you for a show, what can they do?
They can message me on Messenger. I think I'm having a little bit of a problem though, because I'm not really getting the spam messages on my phone. I think I have to go on my computer to find them. Because if we're not connected, it'll go to spam. But my email address is rosencamp81@hotmail.com. And so
Awesome.
it's like the first part of my name and my last name, ROSENCAMP81@hotmail.com.
Very cool. So we got Jason Katz in the building. He is the owner of Quake Radio. He says, "Good evening, fam."
Hey,
So thank you, Jason, for this platform. We get to play her awesome music on the platform.
thank you.
All right, so tell us about this song. I love this song. I've actually played this one a lot on my phone since you sent it to us. And so you did a song called "Intervene," but you turned it into a rock version. So talk about that one.
So Intervene, the original one, I wrote that and I sent it over to Joel Rose, who does a lot of my tracking, and that was the original one, and I put it out. And then Dan Doobie contacted me. He had heard the song and he wanted to. He had an idea in his head about it, and he wanted to remix it. And he was talking to me about it, and I'm like, well, I really want to do rock music too, because I love all music. I was like, well, would you mind if, I would love for you to play it, but I would still want my voice on it because I kind of want to hear how that would go. So we collaborated on that. And so this one would be Intervene featuring Afterlife, which is the name that they had. They've changed it to something else now, but yeah, I loved it when I first heard it. I was like, yeah, this is really good.
Oh, this is awesome. Okay, what's up, Terica? So I'm gonna play the rock remix, and this is great. I love this.
I was alone, afraid.
All right, so let's go up here and we're gonna do this right here. We have to get the audience to approve that. So what y'all think of that? What you think of that, Norman? That is really good. The guitar solo in that one is
Hmm.
phenomenal.
It really is. Yep, that's
I
Dan D.
know some good music when I hear it because I've been to tons of concerts. I've got this whole CD, wood CD rack full of CDs. I
Oh,
listen to a lot of music, and I can tell a good guitarist when I hear one. And that is a great one.
yeah. I have another song with them, and it's "Cleansed by His Cleansed in His Love." Cleansed by His Love. It's been a while. Cleansed by His
Awesome.
Love. I don't know if I have. I'll have to get it to you.
Yes, and
That
it
one.
may be on that list of songs
Oh
I looked
yeah.
at today. I'm sure it's on that. And you also do gospel music, which is even impressive too.
Mm-hmm.
Like, 'cause
Yes.
I listen to old time gospel music. In fact, my friend Tracy Newton, who goes to my church, he's one of the lead singers of the Christian gospel band, the Glory Road Quartet.
Mm.
Even I mostly listen to Christian rock and rap music, but I do love my gospel music, and I just love that whole style and
Mm-hmm.
Southern gospel like Gold City, Rainbow City Quartet's another one. The Dixie Echoes. There's so many different ones I could name.
Yes.
Oh, Norman says that was a fun one. Okay, great. That's some good feedback there. Thank you, Norman. Um, so do you play any instruments?
I play piano.
Wow, that's awesome. Okay, so any of your songs that you've done have your piano in it?
No, maybe one
Okay,
day.
well that'd be
I
cool.
have an idea of something, but we'll see.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So do you in a big church?
Medium sized. Yeah. It's,
So my church is medium sized. We can seat 500, but we have less than 300 on roll. Go church.
yeah, that's about average. That's about what we have to. Something like that.
I love churches like that because then when you get too big, it's like man, you don't know anybody.
Mm,
So have you ever heard of a comedian? His name is David Mad Dog Bonner.
I don't think so.
I'll have to send you some of his stuff. He's a country redneck comedian or a Christian comedian. And I've only heard a few of his stuff over the years, but he used to be a big deal. And he's from Tuscaloosa County in Alabama.
Mm.
And he was talking about one time, he said, yeah, he said, the town I live in is so small. He said, the only time the cops came to church was for business meetings. I said, wow. And then he said, you know, they mentioned baseball in the Bible. He says, in the beginning.
No.
And then he's talking about there was a church one time. He said, I went to a church one time that was so big. He said, you had to take a shuttle bus just to get to it. And he said, they had a lost and found room with an arcade for your kids. I said, geez. And then the best one that I remember him saying on that CD, I used to listen to his, he said, you know, there was a lot of big words I didn't know in church when I was growing up. He said, one of them was vestibule. And he's like, that's the part of the church that lists people who died in the service, World War One, World War Two, Vietnam. He said one Sunday morning, this little boy asked his mom, said, Mom, what's that? She said, oh, that lists the people who died in the service. And he said, the little boy asked her, said, which one, the morning or evening service? I wish I could have been a fly on the wall for that one. I bet if that pastor heard that, I bet it's like, what? And the conversation like never ended. He probably told that from now on.
My pastor would probably really like that one. Sometimes he does dad jokes in the service.
Oh, that's great.
I'll have to share that.
I love a good dad joke. So this is the new David CD,
Oh,
but David always did dad jokes, and I wish I could remember some of the ones he would do, but he would do these most corniest dad jokes on his videos. And then when they were over, he just started grinning like a possum and started laughing. like so what do you call Jesus working out? Jehovah Fitness. That's a knee slapper right there. Like one of these days I'm gonna get rich and I'm gonna have me a gym called Jehovah Fitness. And when you walk in, there's gonna be a picture of Jesus deadlifting the earth. I can just see it now. But you best believe if I was to do that, there's gonna be some Christian music bumping when you walk in.
Oh yeah.
It's gonna be some of her music. Let's put it that way. We'll put that in there. So that you like Chuck Norris?
Hmm.
I'm a massive Chuck Norris fan. Like he's a Christian, which is cool. Sadly, he just passed away. But like they said before the Black Eyed Peas met Chuck Norris, they were known as the Peas. I wish that was a true story. They said that Chuck Norris can make a slinky go upstairs. I don't know how that's possible, but I would pay to see that. So let's see here. Let me see if I can load another song in here. All right, let's see. Let me make sure I got uh RO. Let's load this one right here. Let's see. SP spread. Oh, okay. It freezes me every time I try to load a song in here. But spread a little love.
Oh,
Talk
that's a
about that
Christmas
one.
one.
Oh, that's the Christmas one. Okay.
Uh-huh. That's a Christmas one.
Okay. I was thinking that was what was the one that I had? I downloaded another one today. I thought that was the one.
Oh, we were talking about it earlier, before the show. It was a hard heart can't beat with love, maybe.
That's it. A heart. That's it. A hard heart. So let me go back. Let me go back and make sure that it downloaded. That's it. That's your new one. So talk about that
Hmm.
one.
Um, Goes back to the same place as Shattered Pieces, but it was basically along the lines of, when Jesus said, "Harden not your hearts," and just going through so much torment and meanness. I didn't want to become what I was being fed. So it's, just to just not let things harden your heart like that, really. I have a couple of songs about that, so I kind of get confused on which one is which. But, because yeah.
Awesome. Let's see. All right. So now, oh, okay. There we go. It said I already have it downloaded. So now all I gotta do is load it. A hard heart. There we go. I thought I downloaded that. Mm. All right. I hope this is it because it doesn't tell me.
Okay.
All right. So how's everybody doing? How you doing, Jessica? Are you still in here, Jessica? Wait, dadgummit.
Oh, that shattered pieces.
Yeah, it loaded that one again. Let's see. Come on, phone. Doing like the government, not wanting to work. We know how that is. I'm just being honest. I tell you what, I'm gonna re-download it. That's what I'll do. Re-download it. It asks me to re-download again, so I'm gonna do that. Christian rock. And then save. Download again. Bam. Okay. Bam. It downloaded. I got it that time. New music files this week. Okay. Now I think I got it. Files. Okay, now it's uploading. Sweet.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why my phone was doing that. It wasn't showing that I had it, but I knew I downloaded it. Processing. There we go.
Lord, your love is never failing. Your mercy never ending. Take what's left of me now. Restore who I was meant to be. A heart can't beat with love. A heart can't feel from above. Then the pieces torn apart. Help me find a brand new start. In your light I see so clear. No more shadows, no more fear. Break these chains and set me free. Show the path meant just for me. A heart can't beat with love. A heart can't feel from above. Then the pieces torn apart. Help me find a brand new start. In your warmth I come alive. With your grace I truly thrive. Lift me higher, hold me near. In your touch it all disappears. A heart can't beat with love. A heart can't feel from above. Then the pieces torn apart. Help me find a brand new start.
Swooping back.
Over. Oh, that is awesome. I love that song.
Thank you.
Y'all, people should be able to relate to that.
Hmm. That's what I tried to do is write it to where it's not too personalized, but to where it can relate to other people in any situation.
Man, that's awesome. And if you're still listening, Jessica, I gotta send you that song. You gotta play it. I think Jessica could use I think a lot of your songs can relate to her, and
Hmm.
hope you're still in here, Jessica. She's an awesome friend of mine that's been going through a lot here lately. So if y'all can keep Jessica Gerwer in your prayers. And if anybody else has any prayers, y'all drop them in the comment section and we'll gladly pray for you. You can send her an inbox if you need prayers, or send me an inbox on my ministry page. I'll gladly pray for you.
Me too.
I listen to a lot of music, and about 90% or close, well, 80 to 85% of the music I listen to is Christian music. I listen to Christian rock, Christian rap, and then I throw in a little worship music. And then sometimes I like to throw in a little Christian gospel. And then I listen to country music, southern rock, country rap, and then a little bit of bluegrass. I'll mix those in sometimes too. But
Hmm.
mostly Christian music. And I don't have my list organized. I need to organize it, but I don't want to feel like let's just say if I had a top five list of female artists that I really enjoyed listening to, because I listen to a lot of Christian rock female artists and worship artists too, and just Christian artists in general. And you would be in my top five list.
Oh,
Easy.
thank you.
You're welcome. And like I tell you who else that I really like. So do you know the band For His Purpose?
I'm not too sure.
So I'll send you their info. So Trent Russell is the drummer, and he's on my friends list. He's the drummer and founder of the band, and I can't remember the girl's name that sings for him. He told me he came on the podcast about a year and a half ago or so, and I wish I could remember her name. Saved my life. I just tried to look on her Facebook, and it's not listed. But she's got a beautiful voice, and he used to be with the Christian rock band. They were signed to Resurrection. I mean, not Resurrection. They were signed to Rockfest Records with Joseph Rojas at one point, and I can't remember the name of the band. They only made like one or two albums, and the band kind of imploded and went their own way. And Trent was the drummer, and then he started For His Purpose, and they're kind of more of a contemporary towards worship band, and they're pretty good. And then I also love who else I like, and I know you know this one is Dawn Michelle from Fireflight.
Mm-hmm.
I actually got to meet her. And she's another one. Like I nerded out when I met her. I was like, oh my gosh, this is Dawn Michelle of Fireflight. So her new band is called Altera, and she's obviously the oldest member. And the other two girls that are in the band are real young, but they're amazing. And I saw them twice. Actually, no. Uh, the recently at the outreach at the beach is when I saw Altera, and they were amazing. And then Dawn was at the show. I want to say she was, or Joseph was talking about her at the previous show they did with 7 Day Slumber. She's another good one. Altera's good. And then you probably know who Monica Soe is.
So, yep.
I love
I
her.
knew she was going to be on that list because she's in mine too.
Oh my goodness. I told her straight up, and I'll say this from time to time. Just I'm joking because I like to make people laugh, but I'm also serious, and I put you in the same category too. Like I told her straight up. I told her the other day we were talking through Messenger, and I'm trying to get her back on because she's been on the show several times. And I said, man, I said, your music's so good. You write a song about dog food, and I'd like it. and, and then she's like, she just started laughing. I said, look. I know I'm joking when I say that, but I'm also being serious at the same time. Like I don't have it with me. It's in my other truck, but I've got the Theo Terran album. That
Mm,
I think is the only Theo Terran album her and David ever did for CD.
mm.
But she's got a song, and she sent me some more after I told her this. But she got a song on there. What was the name of that song? It's on my phone. Um, Undefeated. She did with Theo Tarrant, and like she just her voice just went to the heavens. And like there's artists that I can listen to, female artists I can listen to. It's like such a beautiful voice, you just fall asleep. Like
Mm.
it's that good. And that's just one of those songs. Your music's that way. Another one I like is, you ever heard of the Christian rock group Veracity?
I don't know. Maybe I've heard their songs, but
So I discovered them through another Christian radio station I listen to besides us. Um, I, there's a radio station out of Birmingham, Alabama, which I can get you in contact with them about seeing about getting your music played on their station. But it's called Revocation Radio, and it's Alabama's true rock and hip hop alternative, is what their slogan is.
mm.
And John Walden, who's the station owner, I believe I hope I got that right, John, if he happens to be watching. But he does their morning show, and they play this group called Veracity on there, and I don't remember the girl's name, but she's got an excellent voice. But sadly, they made a post, I think it was last year or the year before, on their Facebook. They've been doing music for several years now. And she made a post that they were done as a band. And you ever just listen to a band you like so much, and then they announce they're done and you just want to break down and cry? I felt that.
Mhm.
I wasn't actually going to do that.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't roll like that, but like it just felt like deep connection, you know?
Gut wrenching or yeah.
Like there's good, like Alan Jackson, for instance. Alan Jackson's one of my favorites, or second favorite country singer of all time, and he just played his final show ever the other night. And of course, he's got, you listen to country any?
Hmm.
Okay, you like Alan Jackson?
Yep.
Okay, cool. So most people don't know this, why he retired. He has some kind of awful disease. I don't remember the name of it, but it's a disease where he cannot stand on stage, and he loses his vertigo, his balance, and he'll fall
Mm.
over. And so that's the only reason Alan is retiring, because of that disease is preventing him from moving around on stage like he used to. Like for the past 2 years or so, he's had to sit in a chair to play a lot of
Mm.
his stuff. And then I've seen some pictures on Facebook. Of course, there's no way I could have afforded to go to that concert. You had to be deep pockets to go to that. But
Mm.
like the Who's Who was there, George Strait, all the legends were there.
Oh.
And I seen a video of him bowing down and thanking everybody. I looked over, and there was a stool there that he had used to sit down on, and I said, "Yeah, I can't." And thankfully, I've actually seen him in concert. But when I heard he was retiring, it was like, ugh, just pulled at the strings. You got a favorite band you like that would do you that way?
Oh gosh. Oh, I don't know. I hmm. Well, like I listen to a lot of secular music too, and No Doubt kind of did that to me.
Oh, I bet that was a tough one.
Yeah, I liked their music, but yeah,
Yeah,
I know
that's.
them, so
I feel the same about Striper. You ever listen to Striper?
yes, I have.
The Striper is my all-time favorite, next to Red. And the lead singer of Red, Michael Barnes, just stepped down. So I was kind of sad about that. But like, yeah, if Red ever, I mean, excuse me, either one, if either them or Striper ever said, "Hey, we're done, we're retiring," I'm just gonna go hide for a while. So, what is your favorite No Doubt song?
Oh gosh, Spiderweb, Sunday Morning.
That's awesome. I
It's
don't
such
know a
a
lot of their stuff, but I always liked it.
hmm Yeah, I could still listen to it now. I don't
Do
really
you?
think about it, but I could.
So when did they retire?
Oh, I don't know. 20 something years ago, maybe? I don't know. Time
Oh
is just,
wow, that's been a while.
I have no idea. It's been, yeah, I have no idea.
So I guess
Maybe she
Amy
went
Grant
solo.
would. So what now?
And whenever she went solo, I guess. I don't know.
Oh, that has been a while then. Um, so I guess Amy Grant would be one of your favorite Christian artists.
Hmm.
Awesome.
Yep.
So she's been doing music since the '80s. Am I correct?
Yes. And that's
That's
how I
awesome.
know her is from her secular stuff too. I grew up listening to pop and, today's
I
hit
never
type.
realized that she did. She had a secular side. That's cool.
Hmm. Yep.
um, there's another group I was trying to think of. Uh, do you like? What's her name? She's real. I love Skillet. I've seen Skillet like 6, 7 times in concert.
Oh, wow.
And Jen Ledger, the drummer, oh my gosh, she can sing too. She actually, her side solo project or her solo band just called Ledger. I thought when she did that in concert, and I was amazed by that. She was very good.
Hmm. Didn't We the Kingdom stop? Do you know who I'm
Y-
talking about?
Yes, they're still doing music, thank
Oh,
goodness.
okay. Maybe it's a different band.
Because We the Kingdom just dropped a new one.
Oh, okay.
Um, I'm trying to think, which that's another band that I've seen 3, 4 times, and they're amazing. When they opened for Winter Jam, or not opened for Winter Jam, when they were the headliner at Winter Jam, and I've seen a lot of concerts, that was the most over the top production I've ever seen. Was when We the Kingdom played. Like when I say over the top, I'm talking about they had dancers on stage. They had all these fancy get up, all kind of like stage props, and I was very impressed.
Hmm.
But now, as far as I've seen Striper in concert, and I got to meet Michael Sweet and the band, and I nerded out. I was like a little kid getting a toy for Christmas. I was like, yes. And they're the reason I have the Bible verse um, on the back of my head here, Isaiah 53:5, King James Version. And if I can remember it without butchering it, I always end up butchering it. And I usually have a card here with it, but I don't have it. But it's he was bruised for our iniquities, the chastisement of our peace was upon him, and by his stripes we're healed. Something like that, to that
Hmm.
effect. And they put that Bible verse on every one of their albums, and that's how they got the band name Striper. So I told them when I got in line to meet them, they did a quick autograph session when they did the VIP. And I told Michael, I said, y'all are the reason I have this verse on the back of my shirt. And so I had turned around and let him read the back of my shirt. And what was funny was Perry Richardson, their bass player, he looks at me, and I was telling him about my ministry, and I gave them each a little pocket cross that I pass out. And it's one of these. I'll show you one of these right here. I'll have to send you one. But these are little pocket crosses,
Hmm.
and it's very cool. These are aluminum, and then they got the anodized aluminum, which is different colors. And it says God loves you. And it's got a little dove on there. You can't really see it because of the light. But then on the back of it, mine's kind of rubbed off. But on the back, I had them stamp my verse on the back. And I remember giving them each one with a little card. And Perry Richardson looks at me and he says, "Oh, coon hunting, eh?" And I said, "Yeah." I do a lot of outdoors coon hunting, and I figure it's the 1-2 punch. Teach people about coon hunting and tell them about Jesus. Can't beat it. And he thought that was so fascinating because I guess you know their pastimes obviously a little different than my pastime, so that's cool. And And then Oz Fox, their guitarist, I won't never forget when I gave him one of these. He had about a year or two ago, or maybe even 3 years ago, he had not really a stroke, but he was having a seizures, like really bad seizures. And I remember at that show, this may have been before he had the seizures, but I remember giving him one of these, and he thought so much of that cross. I got a picture of him on stage playing guitar,
Oh
and
wow.
he took that cross and clipped it on his little black and yellow vest. I was like, that is so cool
Hmm.
that I saw that. And then I looked at pictures on Facebook from the concerts after that, like weeks after that, and he still had that on there. I said, wow, that's cool.
Yeah, that is.
I'm sure you have some artists that if you met, you'd freak out over.
Oh yeah, I'm sure.
And most of these artists, they're just regular folks like
Hmm.
us, and which is great. Now, some of them act like they're these big superstars, and that's the ones that rub you the wrong way. That's the kinds I try to stay away from.
Hmm.
But
Yeah.
the ones that don't charge meet and greets, the ones that go out there and like they talk to you like you're a regular person, that's the cool ones.
Hmm.
Sadly, there's some that give the good ones a bad name.
Yeah. Oh.
Well, I tell you what, it's been a great show here. I've enjoyed this. So, do you have a website for your music?
Yes, it is a GoDaddy site, so I don't really know it by heart anymore. Because
I'm gonna look it up.
I had to get rid of the one that I was paying for. So
So, did you build it yourself or use GoDaddy?
yeah, I built it myself. It's
High
Rosalie
five.
Hovencamp Music dot GoDaddySites.com.
Great. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and pull that up. That way I can post it.
And I need to update it because I have one on here that says coming March 10th.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it's been a little bit since I've taken
So
care of that.
much respect to you for building that. I just finished building my fifth website,
Hmm.
and it ain't I ain't no IT computer tech that you could call 24/7 that I could answer stuff. I'm good with social medias, I'm good with computers. And then building a website, like
That's
heck, if you'd have told me in high school that I'd be building websites, like what?
mm,
I'm just a South Alabama redneck. I ain't no website builder. But hey, I did it. And
yeah.
in fact, I use GoDaddy.
Hmm.
And the only negative I have about GoDaddy is, and I have the same negative about any company in the world, is when you call a tech support and they don't speak English and they're from another country, that drives me up the wall.
Hmm.
Like you can't get nowhere. It's like I called GoDaddy the other day, and it's like they didn't understand me and I didn't understand them, and I was like, okay. And I finally just said click and hung up.
Hmm.
I hate it, but that's just. But GoDaddy, like I like GoDaddy because it's easy to use. Um, and I'm not one that knows how to build code or anything like that. But GoDaddy's simple. You can add this, add that. The only thing I got to figure out is on my new website. So I built it for the uh, racing safety product that me and my friend Robbie and Jeff are selling. And it's racesaferfuelarrestor.com if anybody wants to look up the website. I got it finished. But I got to figure out how, because I was speaking to a foreigner on their chat today, and I could tell they didn't know what I was talking about. And I was like, this ain't going to go nowhere. So I just said, thank you and God loves you. And then ended the chat.
Yeah.
I always have to lend it with God love you because I don't want to come across as some kind
Hmm.
of, but hopefully that did something for them. Maybe they put that seed there.
Yeah.
But like on the website, I got it. Maybe you can help me with this. Like on the website, it's red. And I don't like dark colors unless it's like neon colors, kind of. And then so I did it bright red because red and yellow are safety colors. And you'll see on the back of ambulance it says the red and yellow stripes.
Hmm.
And so I added red for the whole background. but I was wondering if I could add a yellow border to make it pop and stand out.
Hmm. Um, there's got to be a way. It's been a while since I've looked at it. I'm actually having to redo my church website too, so I'm like, oh, I can't figure out how to change the color, but I did it once. I think I don't have the permissions I used to have.
Oh, that
It's
sucks.
making it hard because I'm like, I can't do this. But
Like I had to, um, when we paid the 2 year subscription for the business, and when we did that, it clearly said they had a promotion that clearly said you get a free domain name with it. I was all fired up. Well, then I ended up messing up and doing it on the wrong one, or doing paying for another website instead of that one that was already halfway
mm,
done. And I was like, oh my gosh, I started freaking out. Well, then the lady at GoDaddy was trying to sell me another product. I said, no. I said, all I want to do is cancel that one and transfer the funds to this one. And then she said, oh, we can't do that without you paying a $60 fee. I was like, what? I was like, man, that's stupid. So I got kind of aggravated. And then, so I got fairly good people skills. And so I finally convinced her to say, hey, so she canceled it, and it never went through. And then I could just redo it without having to pay a fee. I said, great.
mm,
And then so I did that. Well, then I was speaking to one of the foreigners online, and on the chat button says I couldn't call because when I tried to call, it said they had a wait time of 40 minutes. I said, "Whoa, I can't wait that long." And this was late at night. I said, "Man, somebody got some bad website problems this late."
mm,
And so, but mine was just a simple question. And so I asked the guy. I said, "Hey, how come we don't have the free domain name?" And the guy started typing back, and he's like, "Oh, you got to pay for that." I said, "No, no, no, no. It clearly said on that promotion that we would get it if we paid for the 2 year deal." And so I finally convinced the guy. He's like, "Hold up just a second. Let me go talk to my supervisors." And so he come back a few minutes later, talked to his supervisors. He said, "Okay, we're gonna give you a free domain name for a year." I said,
mm.
"Yes." And so I'm glad I convinced him that, because like I could sell ice to Eskimos, but I'm just playing. But I was so thankful that he said yes to that, because I really didn't want to have to add anything else on there because they're already expensive anyways. But
Mhm.
GoDaddy is just it's easy to work with, and in fact, let me pull your site up before we get off here.
Okay.
Uh, oh,
Yeah, it's
this
like
is
I have the domain, but I can't do this annual thing anymore. Like 3 years, I'm like, oh, it's already like $500. I can't do it. I can't keep
hey,
going.
that's so expensive, man. Like
Yeah.
I wish, like I'm a computer guru, but I'm not. If I had the funds to start a company for people that struggle like me and you to buy
Mhm.
websites and stuff like that, I would create a company like that. And then I would have, and then second, I would have a tech support people that you could understand.
Mm.
But like, and I would pass the savings on. I wouldn't try to be some smooth talking salesman from the city trying to sell you something you don't need. Because I only reason I know that because like I got a degree in like sales, and or I say a degree, a certificate in sales. And so like I can tell when somebody's trying to be smooth and try to sell me something extra. I'm like, no, don't do that.
Mhm.
And just need to make it simple for somebody like me and you, because that stuff adds up. And they think, and I guess they do it for these people who got plenty of money and can afford it.
Mhm.
But I understand 1,000% why you didn't renew it, because
I can't
that
even. Yeah, what I need to do is do a QR and put it on cards and just here's the QR. I can't tell you what it's called.
so look, okay. So here's the idea. So my friend Ron Southern, um, in fact, I'll show it to you. Let me pull this up here. So you'll find this fascinating. NEW New Folder. I got an album called New Folder 2. Let me find it here. Well, let's do this. Oh, there it is right there. All right, so I'm gonna flip my camera around and show you a picture. And this will give you an idea, maybe to spark some, because I'm a social media person. I got like 12 different Facebooks.
Uh-oh. You froze.
4 of those are mine, and maybe 3 groups are mine. The rest of them are just pages I help with, and that gets overwhelming. Too many. But I learned how to do this. Actually, I didn't do this. My friend Ron made it for me. Let's see. Let me pull this up here. I pay him to make all my logos, and this is right here. It's a banner. Oh, there it is. Let me flip this around here. Settings, camera, facing back. All right, so once this loads up on my computer here, you'll see. So he made this banner for me. And it's just my logo for the podcast. It's shooting straight. It's got the gun sight on there, and it's got the Bible verse, Psalm 5:8. But the QR code is really cool how he did that.
Mm-hmm.
The Facebook logo for Facebook, and then the YouTube for YouTube, and you could do that for the website.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And just have have whatever you wanted on a banner, and then have your QR codes on the side there.
Yeah.
All right, let's see. Let me flip this back. Settings, camera, facing front. All right, cool. All right, so what was your website again?
You're gonna do that to me?
Yeah, I know.
It's Rosalie Hovencamp Music .godaddysite.com.
All right, let's see. Did you know that you're you're listed on IMBD?
Mm-hmm.
That's cool. I had no idea that. Usually that's for movies, but that's cool that it's got artists listed on there.
Well, it's for the Redback show, and I also played a detective on a short film.
Really?
Yeah.
That's cool. So how'd you do that?
Oh, I saw a listing that they had parts, and I was like, "What the heck? I'll try," and it worked out. But it's not really streaming anywhere for the public, so I can't really share it.
Okay.
But it was fun.
Oh, I bet it was. So Michael just jumped in while he's traveling. Good to see you, Michael. All right, Rosalie Hovencamp .godaddysite.com.
Rosalie Hovencamp Music.
Oh, that's right.
GoDaddySites.com. That's what I get for doing the free one. I have to use their domain.
Oh, look. So I totally forgot about this. So my other website that I have built, have you seen me post about my music website?
I think so.
Okay, cool. So for those that's watching that don't know, Michael may know. I think I've told Michael, that's my good buddy, my brother in Christ. So I built a website called Spirit Burning for Christian rock musicians to have a place to get their music out there. And because me and Cliff went to see Disciple 3 years ago in concert. I think it was 2021. We went to see Disciple. Drove to Pale City, Alabama, which is 3 hours away, and so we get there, and the only thing I knew was there was a free concert, and Josiah Prince, the lead guitarist, told me on Facebook that they were still having the concert. Great. Well, the website Bands in Town was advertising it, and they're a multi-billion-dollar operation. However much money they're worth, they're the biggest out there. And so Bands in Town, for those that don't know that's watching, they advertise any and all music shows and venues where these artists play at. and every artist has their own profile on there. And so we get there 5 minutes before Disciple goes on stage. And I kept looking, and they never updated it. Thank you, Michael. I appreciate that. I love you, man. That's awesome. Thank you. And so, and we got there 5 minutes before they go on. Well, the guy that's MCing or whatever his title was, he said, "Oh, we want to thank all these so and so bands for playing." I looked at Cliff. I said, "Dude, what?" And man, Cliff got aggravated because we had no idea. I still, to this day, don't know who the bands were.
Oh.
Don't know what kind of festival it was. I was so disappointed. I said, "Man, if we'd have known these other bands were playing, we'd have came earlier."
Mm.
And if you go to my YouTube, you will see the whole concert that started it all. I set my phone up on a tripod and filmed the whole entire show. Plus, Kevin Young shares his testimony. And so it's an hour and something long concert and most amazing concert. And so I put it on my YouTube, and then fast forward to last year, I went to look up all these websites for artists to try to find shows. And there's no Christian rock shows that come up this way. And usually, if you do, thankfully, it's 7 Day Slumber. And so I'm on their street team, so I love 7 Day Slumber. So I was thankful they got to come up here. But no other artists. They're mostly up north, different states. And so I went to, no lie, probably 12 different artist websites. It was to the point where I had forgot artists, and that's bad because I usually don't forget artists.
Mm.
But I went to YouTube, went to Google, oh, this band, that band. I started going to their websites, and I said, you know what? We need a site just for these artists to have a place to find their show dates, and that's it. Simple, one page, a two
Mm.
page, whatever. And so I built it. I just hadn't, but it's free. It's free right now, unless if somebody wants to sponsor, if you got a business, I will promote your business on this podcast, everything else I do. And if you want to sponsor, the money will go towards that website and get it to the yearly package or whatever. Then I can actually have a domain, but it's like yours. It's spiritburning.godaddysites.com or whatever it is now.
Mm.
But if you ever listen to ASAP Preach,
No.
okay, I need to send you some of his music, but ASAP Preach stands for Always Say a Prayer. He's a Christian rap artist. And his real
Okay.
name is Ian Barnett. And he's been doing music for a little while now, since 2015 or so, or maybe 15 or 18. And he's been doing it quite a while now, so long that he's already got a documentary on him. And he was a drug addict, and he was selling drugs, and he became a bouncer of a bar, of a club, basically, just so he could get free alcohol. And so
Mm.
he did some time in jail, and you can go to his YouTube and watch the documentary. But he went through all that, got saved, and is now touring the world sharing Jesus with people. So when I met him in concert, that was another artist I nerded out, and he's younger than me, and he was rapping on stage with camouflage pants, preaching about Jesus. I said, "This is my kind of guy right here." And so, and so he tested my knowledge when I met him. And he's got a song called "Spirit Burning," and I said, "Man, that's my favorite song ever." And you can ask Cliff, if Cliff happens to see this, he'll tell you. And I told him, I said, "Man, Spirit Burning is my favorite song, man. It's a song. I'll send it to you. If you don't like it, it's all right. It may not be your style." But he starts rapping about how inside I feel like I'm yearning. Jesus Christ, you give me life, you give me purpose. Gave me life, came and saw it and confirmed it. You heard my cry, and you took all of my burdens. And he says, I saw you in a fire, and your spirit was burning or something. Oh, I just butchered that. But anyways,
Mm.
it's a song about being on fire for Jesus and telling everybody about Jesus. And so I said, you know what, this song, if I had a theme song where I just walked into a room and a song played, that would be it. Because I love telling people about Jesus. Even though I'm not a Bible scholar by no means, I just love telling people. And well, then I asked him one day, fast forward to earlier this year, no, last year, And I asked him on Messenger, I said, "Hey man," I said, "You mind if I use your song Spirit Burning for the name on my website?" And I told him what I was doing. And he said, sure. He was fired up. I was like, man, that's awesome. So that's how I come up with the name. And the logo is a heart and it's got fire all around it. It's got a cross in the background.
Hmm.
So whenever you get some shows, you let me know and I'm going to do my best to add them to the website.
Hmm. Okay.
So we're at the end here. Is there anything else you want to say? Want to thank anybody?
Oh, thank you to you. Thank you. Thank you for having me. Thank you for everyone tuning in. Thank you to God for allowing me to be used in this way, and my kids and my husband for putting up with me.
That's awesome. I bet that's a task.
Yeah, especially when they have to hear the songs a million times.
Mom, why
They
you
hear
gotta
the
play
worst
that again?
versions of it.
That's awesome.
So,
All right, so y'all drop your prayer requests, and I'm gonna end it by replaying one of your songs, and we're gonna play that new song we just played.
okay.
Lord, your love is never failing. Your mercy never ending. Take what's left of me now. Restore who I was meant to be. A heart can't beat with love. A heart can't feel from above. Then the pieces torn apart. Help me find a brand new start. In your light I see so clear. No more shadows, no more fear. Break these chains and set me free. Show the path meant just for me. A heart can't beat with love. A heart can't feel from above. Let the pieces torn apart. Help me find a brand new start. In your warmth I come alive. With your grace I truly thrive. Lift me higher, hold me near. In your touch it all disappears. A heart can't beat with love. A heart can't feel from above. Let the pieces torn apart. Help me find a brand new start.
All right, so let's do one more thing. Gotta get the audience. So y'all can go to quakeradio.com. Quake stands for King Without a Crown every day. If you want to hear her music more, go to download it from Amazon. Always can listen to us. You can download the Live 365 app and just search Quake Radio on the app. Or you can just go to quakeradio.com, which is scrolling at the bottom. Or there's the Live 365 link scrolling. And you will definitely hear her music. So the cool thing about Quake Radio is we always try to do 2 songs per artist. We're different than any other Christian. We play the stuff that Caleb don't play. So don't worry, you'll hear some cool stuff. And so we appreciate everybody watching. Thanks for coming on. I appreciate it.
Bye. Thank you.
Holler at me anytime. See you later.
Bye.
Bye.